Alright, now we shall begin. So, you guys, for the ones who stuck around for the few 3 streams, I was doing some art. Well, I was doing art on Krita. And I have to say that I'm sorry. I don't like Krita. It doesn't matter how much you ask me, or it doesn't matter how much I try to make Krita work, it just didn't work. It's not for me. Krita and I are not compatible, unfortunately. So, instead, what I have for you is that I'm going to use Fire Alpaca. And here it is. Well, here it is. It should look more like this, right? It's currently burning my retinas, by the way. I'm not in love with it, if I'm honest. Oh, I can make this bigger. There we go. Because it's a little bright, right? So I'm just gonna see if I have... This is like, I literally installed it, and unlike Krita, which like did some other stuff, it... how do I say this? It didn't require as much installation fidgeting like Krita. And this looks simple. This looks like a baby software, like my kind of software, you know? My kind of art software that has 3 buttons, 1 brush, and 4 sizes. Yes, yes, please. But yeah, exactly. Let me get this in dark room. There's gotta be a way I can turn this into dark mode. Oh, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. Excuse me. Let me show you how I'm fidgeting with this myself. Y'all broke up? Yeah, I broke up with Krita. It was just not working. Kind of like my most recent ex. It just, we didn't love each other. And I just thought to myself, no, this shouldn't be working. Guides, full screen, window. Nope. Maybe in preferences? There's not a preferences button. This is a Mac, so probably not. Environment settings. Ooh, what's this? Layers, other, drag open. I am so sorry for the people who are watching this on Art Night, which is everyone except Jeff, I think. Color. No, these are the colors of the thing. Radiance. I mean, there's gotta be a thing that allows us to do something here. If not, I'm going to... Oh wait, language. Restore presets, open configuration folder. Oh, that's a folder. I don't know. Okay, step 1. I already don't know how to turn this into something dark, so you guys don't have your eyes burned up. Okay, 1 second. Not gonna lie, Sketchbook is my go drawing app. What is Sketchbook? Does it run on a Mac? You know that you guys should know that I run a wonderful humble Mac, so yeah. IBS Paint. Oh yeah, I heard about IBS Paint. I got a quick look at it, but when I heard that this was I mean, IBS Paint is also free. When I heard that this was just based off of Medibank, which I used many years ago, I was like, oh, I could try that. It's 9:40 for me. Oh, so you're an hour behind me. It's 10:41 over here. I mean, you'll hear my computer say it's 11 o'clock in around 20 minutes. I've been drawing men. Okay, this is when I ask ChatGPT. Again, my life is now... I have no free will, guys. I only have ChatGPT with me. 1 second. How do I turn Fire Alpaca in dark mode? If it says that it has no setting around it, that's going to be really sad. Does not support dark mode. There's no built-in dark theme on theme switching option. God damn it. But via Steam it works. God damn it. Oh my god. So does that mean that... Damn it. Let me see. Imagine that on Steam it costs like $100. That's the price I'll pay for the fucking dark mode. Let me check. I am opening up Steam. Hopefully it doesn't consume my very limited RAM that Mr. Steve Jobs can't afford to give me a little bit more of. Okay, store. Let's search Fired Alpaca. Oh yeah, it has a price. Actually, I wouldn't mind. And it runs on Mac. Look, guys. What's this? I actually wouldn't mind at all. 400 pesos. Well, 360 pesos essentially. I mean, I don't have that money. As you know, I'm broke as hell. But hey, I could save up for this. I think I have savings for this thing. Yeah, and this is the dark mode. This is the thing that should be happening. But hey, if there is no dark mode, I still don't want to flashbang you, so we'll work something out. Now, what should we do with this? Okay, first things first. Maybe, let's keep it like that, because I was thinking, let's use this, though it's already not looking as it should. There. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe we can use that, but I would like to have the chat over there. What do you use for your payment? What do you mean, Jeff? Like, for me to get paid or for me to pay on Steam? Because on Steam I usually use PayPal. You may be broke, but you are rich in shards. Actually, no. Look, I'm gonna show you. Shard bytes. Look at that. You have 25. I have 25. You guys have over 150k. Actually, you have 150 kilo shard bytes. Or kilo, yeah, kilo shard bytes. Kilo shards. Oh well, let's get to do some art. Now, if this is like Medivang, I should already have an idea of how this works. Alright, 1600 by 1200. I think that's healthy. Oh, did you hear Percy jumping into my lap? And his claws scratching my exposed skin. Oh, mi Percito. Anyway, yeah, but you're like the Federal Reserve of the shards. Well, the Ludabot is a Federal Reserve. I'm like an irresponsible president who just granted like 700,000k in shards. I could commission you, Luna. Oh, don't. Please don't. Let me at least get some... Get me... Let me have some confidence on what I'm doing, because again, this is day one with Medivang. Okay, the principles work. Let me again. This is not being configured. Control Z. Okay, first things first. We need a gray color for your eyes. There we go. How's that? Let's keep it this way so you guys don't burn. Actually, let's make this easier on you. There, black. You could produce more charts. You can literally create chartflation. I wonder about that. I have designed these shards to last, right? Since you guys are OGs and people who join should only get 250 shards when they join, and maybe they will gather enough to like reach you. But yeah, I think I gave you 3 years or 4 worth of shard bytes. So yeah, there's that. Do I have to pay my tax in shards? Don't think so. Is there a shard bank I can deposit? You are the yeah, you are the shard banks right now. In fact, I plan to have commands so you guys can like give shard bytes to other people if you want. What are the shard bytes for? Well, right now they can be used in speak. Oh, sorry, in the say command, right? Now the speak command, this one, speak, I have shards. This one. Come on.
Says,
there we go.
I have shards.
That one is free. That one anyone in the chat can use for free. The only difference is that it reads like Lunafox TV says, I have shards. Or Resto1 says, shards, whatever, right? That command is free.
Shadow_Rose_13 says, oi oi oi.
And yeah, you can do that. Some of that. I have already like mitigated some of it in this case. Oh boy, here it is. Oh, there's a cooldown. Great. It you can try to make it say like oh woo 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 woo, but you shouldn't be able to completely. Because if you do that, the Lurabot has some filters programmed in. So it like detects when you're saying like, oh, wait. And it doesn't read it. It just gives you a snarky comment. And you should change my name to Lurabot to fool you. Quick announcement. If you change your name, the Lurabot won't recognize you anymore.
Mr. One says, never trust a bot. Invest in shots today.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have so much fun with this bot here. Oh, I'm so happy that Lurabot is back. But anyway, H, if you change your username, the Lurabot won't recognize you anymore. It's smart, but not that smart. And the moment you change your name to HGHWGAG1, it will not have any idea who you are. But to fix that, I'm planning to add let me do a pirate software. Have you heard, guys, of this guy? I mean, this is not Paint. This is better. I'm already doing a better job. So, let's say that you have a DRM with the Lurabot. Okay, forget that. All right, let's say that that HWGAG changes to
CSS. To understand more of shots, please search a furry inflation.
Don't do that though. Ew. Jeff. All right. Okay, hold on. Pirate software again. So H changes to HGWGAG2. This will not allow the Lurabot to recognize it. Therefore, he will lose all his shards. His 150k will be lost. Did I mention I work at Activision? Oh man. Okay, whatever. Well, let's get rid of this stuff. Oh no, not that though. Okay, there we go. Now I should configure my controller also. I have a little controller here that I used to draw. For drawing, I mean, so yeah.
Go check access. You sound like Patrick.
Oh no! SpongeBob! SpongeBob! Smart enough to know its name, but a little bit banana soup last time. I mean, it's probably... let's say that he's just as smart as I am. I think you guys can get a solid idea of what I mean in that case. But alright, if you change your username, that's okay. Because if you change it, I will add a command called migrate shards to your new username, and you'll be happy. SpongeBob, did you know I once worked at Activision? Oh my voice. I really don't know how I sound until like I hear the recording when I hear myself in the S&RV archive. Alright guys, but yeah, I'll probably add a command in the future to migrate points if you ever change your username. Just don't do it too frequently, that's a manual thing and I have to do it every time. Anyway, what should I draw in this case? With the spammy letters. Alright, that for example is something I don't know why it said that. I think it's the periods, Resta, in after island, and the 4 periods, I think it's interpreting as spam. He rescued me for the Epstein Island. Guys, you don't know this, but my name was redacted from Epstein Island. We're getting raunchy, aren't we?
Mr. One says, Luda said he rescued me from Epstein Island. Error. Memory malfunction.
I love this chip, is already like, Luda? Excuse me? I don't know Epstein Island. The only island I've been is Cozumel. It's a nice place. You should go there. And there were no children in there, I think. I don't know. Also, guys, why don't you use your say command? That one is free, and it has, you know, a different cooldown than speak, you know? Because the say command takes 100 points.
Go check access. Wait, that's illegal.
And the speak command actually takes It's free, but it has a cooldown of how many seconds? I think it has a minute or 30 seconds, something like that.
I want cock.
And the beautiful thing of the say command is that it doesn't say your username. So, whenever you do that, it sounds like the Lura, but just simply says, it said that out of nowhere, right? This is gonna quickly turn into something you have to pay for. Yeah, probably. If we get like more people in the chat, it's totally going to be something I'm not going to be... I'm going to start putting like restrictions, maybe like a 2-minute cooldown, which becomes 5, which becomes 10, which becomes maybe an hour. I hope so. Or, well, I hope it never gets to like that speak command gets to an hour. But yeah, enjoy that. Enjoy it as while it lasts, you know, and just enjoy it. It totally doesn't distract me from doing the art. Anyway, we're going to do some art tonight. So to avoid your retinas from burning. Now this is somewhat similar to Medivang. It kind of has the look of it. But let me configure my little controller thing. Wait. Is my tablet software even initialized? It's not even initialized. I'm stupid. Okay, I didn't even start the proper software.
Jeffrey CSS. Joel Luda throwing it back.
Throwing it back. Throwing it back to back. Oh wait, I have Chrome open. I need to have that crap open. Not this one though. Hold on, let me close a window I don't want to use. And I'm trying to be really budget. I tried to keep a budget for my stuff in here. I don't know if this is working, guys. Oh, the controller didn't open. Fantastic. That works. This is the eraser. Oh, it erases everything, but that's because it's in the same layer. No problem. If you like
Mr. One says, Grok, never heard of the bitch.
What was that? Oh, Grog, yeah. That of the bitch. Have you seen that Grog is actually a sexy anime girl, apparently? Oh, excuse me. Didn't want to do that. I want to lock the layer. Oh, I'm stupid. Here it is. Look. Looks like I haven't used this in a while. But yeah, the Grok is apparently a sexy anime girl, and I don't know why. Oh, nope. Oh, that's red. I don't want it to be red. I don't know why my driver doesn't boot up. This looks much smoother. Well, not really. I mean, it doesn't look that smooth. What else do we have? A pen, no pressure. Yeah, that's fake. Everything in life has pressure. I think that looks good. That doesn't look too good. Oh, it's probably because of the stabilizer. Yeah. I use it at 13. No, I don't use it at 13. I'm joking. At 6? Let's put 5. Well, I don't love it. Ladies and gentlemen. This is a raunchy stream and I'm glad to have headphones on. In my defense, it's not raunchy because of me. It's raunchy because of the bot that I programmed, okay? So I will take only partial responsibility for it, alright? I will take very little responsibility in it. Ah, here it is! Here's the driver running. Okay, perfect. Alright, I made the driver run. I'm going to restart Fire Alpaca just because it doesn't seem to be running right. Or at least the pen pressure is not registering as I would like to. Remember how I was doing this for the art? It's more entertaining, that's for sure. And mostly because I can't play video games. Max can't run anything. Okay. Alright. Let me make a new file. Alright, we're starting for real. Let me paint this. Again, you're not looking at anything. I know. Let's make this gray. There we go. Lock this layer. Alright, I think we're back. Let's look at this again. Here it is. This is your fault now. Part of it. Like, let me defend myself. Like, every AI CEO, I made the tools, and humanity will decide how to use them. Doesn't matter if they can ask how to make a nuclear bomb and get an answer. I just need the tools. Did you mother? Yes. Well, not yes. 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 You know, guys, do you remember that I used to have a sort of lisp? Background. Do you remember that? First layer. I think back in, let's say, 2020, Gen 1 Luda, I remember that I used to have, I think, personally, I used to have a lisp. It still looks weird. Let's keep it 7. A lisp, not a list. Don't think of lists. I did not have any lists. Especially did not have any list I was redacted from. Something is still wrong. Is it the anti-aliasing? Oh no, it's definitely not that. Like, am I going crazy? Look at this. Hold on.
I created you, you created me.
Oh, that's actually profound. You see, this is why you should pay for the say for the say command. Okay, so maybe I am just going crazy. And let me configure my thing now that it's actually running. So let me add a configuration for Fire Alpaca. Excellent. Yeah. Copy from. Yes! Oh, I still have my old profile. Perfect. Okay, I think it works now. Oh, or not? Or not? Yes! No? Yes? No? Well, Command Y, it doesn't translate. Let me change that. I think I can show you this. Yeah, I can show you this. 1 second. So what I'm doing right now is configuring this little controller, right? Command Y doesn't really work. Keystroke, yes, but not Command Y. Make it Command Shift C. That should be my redo, transform, deselect, flip, layer. Layer? I don't need layer.
It's 11 o'clock.
Alright guys, 11 o'clock and I have not done a single anything. I think I'm gonna call this bucket. Bucket. I don't know what the bucket shortcut is. I'm gonna put Command B, PP, Command S, and center. Okay, that should work. Alright. Alright. Okay, now we're talking. Is the bucket control it? No, it's not. What's the shortcut for the bucket? Oh, it won't tell me. Help me. What's this called? Shortcuts. Yes. Shortcut settings. Yes? No? I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. No, it's not here. What? I clicked that. Did you see that? Oh, it's not working. Oh, it's broken. No, it's not. Okay. Just being a drum. Or is it not broken? Oh, I think it's broken. What the hell? What? What? Excuse me? I'm sorry. I cannot control C. No. Hold on. Don't look at that. Okay, it works now. Alright. You know what? Let's forget about the freaking just thing. Alright? We're gonna use I'll figure this out later. Okay, this works. This works. Alright. It's nice to give Lurabot more life, but it's at the cost of my rank. I think that I can code a way that you never lose your rank. Like, you'll always be at least an OG, and if you get another rank, like you get to the next level, you will keep that forever and ever. All we have been doing is messing around with you and Lurabot. That's okay. I have no pressure to make art now, I think. Okay, again, I don't love this. This works now. Perfect. You see this little, like, like this one over here. I don't see it here, but I sure see it here. Not sure why that is happening. Here's one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Right? If I make like a little spiral, you can see it's like a little... Ugh. Let's put it at 10. That looks a little better, I guess. Wait, can you see what I'm seeing? Oh no, you cannot see what I'm seeing. It's not capturing. Sorry, I'm stupid. There. Now you should see what I'm seeing. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is my problem right now with Fire Alpaca. I don't know this here. Why that's happening. Analog pen. Oh, looks nicer. Again, it's still a little much. It's probably because of the way these brushes work. I don't think it's my... or I hope it's not my pen. I mean, even then, this is way still more doable. Yeah, I like this. Ballpoint. Oh, what does that? I'm not a fan. Marker. That's nice.
I am in the void and it's staring back at me.
That's nice. I would like to live in the void too. Oh, thin ink pulling pen. Interesting. Neon hard. Huh? I mean, this will. Yeah, this is the kind of thing it's used for. Airbrush, pencil. All right, familiar territory. Smoke. That's not smoke. That's not smoke anywhere in the world. Acrylic. Yeah, well, it's uneven acrylic because here is faint acrylic. Oh, that looks nice. I like this one. And bumpy art pen. What's an art pen? Whatever. Wet acrylic brush. I like this one. Ooh, I like this one. I really like this one. All right, this one I want to start using. Yes. So I can pretend I'm a real illustrator. You guys can see what's happening, or am I tripping? Yeah, you couldn't see it before. I wasn't not capturing, but I think you should be able to see it now. Particle! Particle. Well, whatever. Splash. Yeah, fair enough. Very splashy. Yeah, you can see it now. Yeah, I was not capturing a moment ago. Fire sparks. Yeah, I guess. Prism. Ooh, I love this one. Yes. Oh, yes, I like this one. I like Prism. What else do we have? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay. Hand-drawn glitter. I mean, this is a lie. It's not hand-drawn. Yeah, it's cute. Blur, smudge, mix. I know this one's. Symmetry. Ooh, yes. I like this one. Hold on. Let's make a heart. There you go. Look at that. So many tools. Night! Alright. Hold on a second. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Hello, Night. Good evening. What's up? How's it going? I have a gift for you for joining us tonight. There. You should have now the rank of OG in our wonderful chat. And let me just give you some context. What's happening? Oh wait, I'm stupid.
Rista one says, you have been shouted.
No, I'm being an idiot. About, no. Shard about, right? That's the command. Oh wow, good thing I coded this myself. It shows I know what I was doing. Was it about shard? About shards. There we go. That's the command. All right. There you go. Everyone is sharding. Again, I'm sorry. I knew it sounded like shards. Like an hour or two after I was already coding it. I don't think I can change it. I don't think I want to change it. It certainly will bring chat messages when somebody says, aha, aha, it sounds like shart, aha. I like this one. This is cool. Symmetry rotate for some mandalas. Cross hatching. I don't know this one. Ah, it's this thing. Who draws with this thing? Well, I don't know. Not sounding like a critique. Sounding more like I really don't know who would use that. Whoosh. Let's see about that. Oh, it's crashing my computer. Okay. Ah, it's because it loads this thing. Well, I wouldn't be using that. Comic fur. Oh, look at this. You see these guys? Now I have no excuses not to make furries. Well, zipper. It's a literal zipper. When would I need this? Oh, and there's zipper pull. Oh, wait. No way. Okay, I got this. Boom. Alright. Okay, everyone. This piece is selling for 2.5 million. Oh, it could be in shards, but you chose shards. I mean, if it was shards, it felt like it was a little generic. So we go with shards. It was called shard literally 5 minutes after it was mentioned. It's kind of stuck. Yeah, it's gonna be called shard now. That's on me. Another Lutafox inside joke. New PP Lake edition. Their currency is shard by. Yo, it could work with that. Write it down. I need that fur pen. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, Jeff didn't show up in a while. Let me give you some pleasure with the fur. This one is useful for someone who is really for a fluffy character. This is awesome. I'm not gonna be drawing furries anytime soon, I think. Oh, what's this? Frill? The heck is this? Does anyone recognize what this is? Oh, it's like cloth? Like a table? The hell is this? Well, circles. Yeah, circles. Letter-like object. Oh, I like this one. To pretend it's text. There, the Epstein list. Oh, man. I'm like asking to get cancelled at this point. Hey, it says Fired Alpaca. Fired Alpaca. Fired Alpaca. Fired Alpaca. The Luda list. Alright, hold on. Here's the Luda list, everybody. There. Everyone in there is on the list. Okay. Brick. Yeah, brick out of brick. Some brick walls. No, doesn't work. Breaks the perspective. Yeah, no. No. Lace. I feel like this is used for underwear. Almost and exclusively. I don't see this being used for anything else but lingerie. Here's lace 7. This one I see being used in curtains. Music notes. Generic. Doesn't have a song.
Rista1 says, Island. Celebrities. Era. Corrupted memory.
Alright, I get it. The Ludabot was rescued from the island by me. Don't ask why I was there. Because, yeah, I mean, guys, remember, the Ludabot was absent for like... What? For... 3 years? No, like 2 years, more like. He already gave an introduction. I forgot to upload it. Cyberline. Yeah, we're almost done with the brushes. I just want to see them all. Ooh. Okay, cyber stamp. Ooh, cat footprint. Pause. Any paw lovers out there? This one is cute. I like this one. I support this one. Dog footprint. They're not the same. I thought cat footprints look like this too. Hopefully that works in favor of my case of me not being a furry. Good job. I like this one. I'm gonna put this in my drawing so everybody knows that I did good art. The Ludabot is traumatized. Probably that's why it has a new voice now. Spark. Yeah, sure. Flock garland. Alright. Stitch. I like this one. Polka dot. Oh, this one works differently. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Stripe. That's a little bit of an eyesore. Keep out. I should put this one every time I finish my art. Leather bracelet. Oh, this one is pre-rendered art. I mean, yeah, it's. I guess this is technically, you know, more me doing art than ChatGPT or any other large language model. But honestly, this is already beautiful. I cannot do this, I think. Okay. Rose red. Hey! Shout out to Shadow Rose 13. Here's your brush, Rose. Enjoy. 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 There. A piece for you, Jax. Hope you enjoy. Oh, sunflower. You're a sunflower. I like sunflowers. Reminds me of Mother 3. Leaf ivy. Oh, wait. We can make this fancy. Hold on. One second, guys. I'm cooking. Check this out. Yeah. Real art in the works. Alright, I'm done. Finished. Aren't I the best artist in town already? There you go. Stream's over. Okay, let's get rid of some of this. Actually, I can do that perfectly. Leaf ivy, we did this one. Brick, but with color. Oh, it's like the brick of the Microsoft of the Windows 95 screensaver. I like this one. Katsu. What is this? This looks like cheese. Wait, this is a Dorito brush. You see this? Oh, I like the Doritos. Look at this. Sorry guys, I spilled my Doritos. Look at this. Where am I getting my glasses? Okay. Well, I thought the leaves were weed. One is only thinking of what they want most. $200 for that. Why is bouquet spell like it's like that? It's stupid. Because it's French. And I do agree that French is stupid, and that's why a person like me is studying it. And fired alpaca. Yay, propaganda from the art software. You know, this is real fancy software when you have its freaking logo available as a brush. Can I delete this one? Should I delete this one? Alright, I'm gonna leave a poll. I'll let you decide if I should delete this one.
My processor is a Dorito chip.
I can see that, Lurabot. I agree. Delete the fire alpaca brush. Yes. No. And you guys will be able to vote with the Concoins. So yeah, we now have 2 currencies active. We have Concoins and we have shards. Shards with a D. So yeah, cool stuff. Totally not complicated. All right. So after how long have I been live? After an hour, I can actually now think that maybe I should probably draw something. So what would it be? I think to honor
J0811 says, Dios mío.
Dios mío. Mijo. To honor that we have shard bites in chat, I'm going to draw what I think a shard bite looks like. How does that sound? I'm not going to use any brown colors. There will not be any butthole references. So please, let's avoid buttholes in when I draw the shard bites. Right? Okay, I have this. I have a feeling like whatever I do, it's going to probably look phallic and whatever. I'm just gonna do what I think is best. I'm gonna shut the intrusive thoughts in my head. Probably something like this. Again, these are just sketches, by the way. Nothing will have any shape at the moment. Let's go here. And, what would another shard bite look? Oh, maybe something like this. Perhaps like a diamond thing. Haha, you got a cooldown age. Just try. What did it say? Oh no, you didn't have a cooldown. It just said that it can't understand and therefore it didn't say anything. I think that's a bug. Shard bites. Wait, this goes like this. Like this, like this, like this, like this. Like this. No. Wait. I know it looks like a Chaos Emerald. Hold on. Is it like that? I remember this having more little spikes. Yeah, I think so. Let's keep it like this, like this, like this. Let's make another one in this corner. I was trying to make a Beavis and Butthead reference. There's a Beavis and Butthead reference that says bunch hole? The bung hole? You know, I never watched that show. When it aired in MTV, I was like 7, maybe? Probably younger, technically, because it aired in the 90s, I believe. So I didn't watch that. I don't know how you know this age, by the way. PP Lake Lore. Sharbites are a mineral that is extracted by an animal known as a PP Lake mineral. Hold on. By a PP Lake mineral eater that lives in the lake and eats any mineral it can find. After the minerals go through the digestive system, it becomes sharbites. Well, I guess I could draw that. It would be circular now, like little pearls. Okay, like this. Perhaps with some more particles. I can make this a little bit smaller, put it in the corner, have some more space. By the way, maybe when I get more used to Fire Alpaca, because again, this is day 1, hour 1 in Fire Alpaca, probably I'll get requests and all of that. You know? I was also thinking, how about something like... Ah, what happened? Hold on, the whole software bugged. Alright, Fire Alpaca. I'll take this over using Krita. You guys don't see it, but the whole thing... Oh wait, I think I remember a Medibang way to fix this. Yes! It worked. Perfect. I think, more or less. No, not really, but... Fixed some of it, I think. Oh well, I can still use this. So, maybe when I get used to Fire Alpaca working, I can probably get requests, as I said, when I'm not drawing something like already that was requested. Like, for example, my friend Jaxie asked for some, asked me to do his OC 2 days ago, so I could probably do that in a moment. I guess that's it. Unless I could do something like that. How about another sphere, but this one is like bit. Something like this. Google Translate got an update. Did it? What kind of update? Oh, let's make cubes. Yeah, I like cubes. Let's make icosahedrons. If I remember what an icosahedron is. 1 second, I'm googling icosahedron. If it's the same thing, icosahedron. If it's the same thing I have in mind. Yes, it is. Yes, it is this beautiful, beautiful shape. All right. Where do I select? Here it is. Put this. Move it over here. There. Now the last shardbite concept that I'm going to use. Deselect. Thank you. That I'm going to use is an icosahedron. I like icosahedrons. This. Yeah, there you go. And this one. It's wrong already. Well, the thing is, Luna, you should probably know how to draw an icosahedron before you even pretend to do that. Okay, this. Wait, this? Yeah? Like that? That's not right. Hold on. This. It looks like this, right? We can agree on that. Uh-huh. No? What is that? Alright, time to cheat, everybody. I'm going to do this easier on me. Copy image. And just put it here. There you go. Grab this. Then you make it tiny because your art skills are worthless. You're just gonna copy that, all right? Can everybody agree that I don't know how to make a stupid ass icosahedron? Probably this is why I need to study, you know. What are you guys saying? Got some new languages. The Shardbite Tesseract. The Biblically Lord thickens. Will the Shardbite Lord be canonized? That shape looks like it wouldn't hurt coming out. Well, that would be the peril thing. It's up to you and me, Knight, and also Luda. True. Actually, Knight as in time. I'll get up. Yeah, it's Knight with an N. Okay, so I have these concepts for the Shardbite. I think I can. Let me just order this a little bit more nicely. Oh, wrong layer. This. Let's put this here. I want this one in here because it could be different colors and stuff, right? This one here. The cube should go here. We're gonna leave the icosahedron sort of in the center. I mean, I think any of these things will hurt when being pooped out. So at the end of the day, it's shards in the name, you know? Let's put that there. I'm gonna call this a sketch layer. Let's put that there. Again, it's very primitive, but let's leave it like that. And let's call this. Oh, I think I opened, yeah, another folder inside. Let's call this P1 for primary one, whatever that means. Okay, there we go. Let's dance. Nice. Let's get painting. In the meantime, everybody, how was your week? I didn't get to see you during the week. I got a little bit busy. Let me give you some gossip, some fofoca. I was supposed to edit some things for work. In fact, I got tasked for doing some editing for the new corporate. Well, there's a company that just became a client. It's a big deal of a company. I won't say names. But the thing is, nice. The thing is, we offered a customized thingy for them to train. Like, it's these videos for work training that they offer. Pencil. Something less. Ah, this is digital pencil. It's the thing that they offered. Yeah, I kind of like that one, but let's go with that one. It's kind of the service that they offer for, you know, for training, for e-training. So you have to like have these videos of like, welcome, this is video number 1 of your first day in your brand new product, software, platform, whatever, right? And since I'm the only one, apparently, well, I'm not the only one who knows how to edit, but because I was trying to leverage them switching me to another job position, and because they wanted to change me to not customer service, but something similar to that, right? I said, stupidly, oh, well, don't move me from testing, but I'll do the videos. You have no idea how much I regret offering myself to do the stupid ass videos, you know? But yeah, I've been editing those, and it's not been fun, and I've been procrastinating. Let me read some of the chat. Additional lore, the mineral eater has different species of the sharkbites that they poop. Could vary in color, shape, and size, meaning any sharkbite is possible. Oh yeah, hey, that could be good. Because now we could justify all of these designs. My week was great too. Nice, that's good to know. Mine wasn't so great. Yes, the Lord, I wonder what color are the mineral eaters? Well, I could paint them. We're going to figure that out together. Luna is in charge of making the video guides for the employees. Yes, at least right now. We will have video guides for our standard like platform for everybody, but I'm making a custom one for the client that just joined. And I'm not gonna say I hate it. It's editing. But I'm being procrastinating so bad on it. You have no idea how much I would rather do anything else, you know? Duda, do you know the DaVinci Resolve? It's pretty good. Yeah, actually. I don't know it. I don't remember. I remember I got it. I downloaded it. I believe in the Gen 2 Ludafox era. But I remembered I didn't like it for some reason. I could not tell you exactly why I don't like it anymore. Because I generally forgot what was wrong with it that I didn't like, you know? And I'm pretty sure it was not like it was free and there was a premium version. I think that was okay. I remember using CapCut, and yeah, I don't like when software starts offering their, oh yeah, but do you know that you can actually upgrade? Oh, this is in the premium. That is okay, sort of. I think I can get my hands around that, but with, I don't know what was wrong with DaVinci Resolve. Maybe it didn't run in my old computer. If I remember, this makes circles. Well, I have to center them. How do you center this? Like this? Nope. Oh, like this. Perfect circle, look at that. I get DaVinci is kind of complicated. Probably, because maybe call me simple-minded, call me a dumb simpleton, but I actually don't love complicated software. It's super useful for the people who like do magic in a computer, right? But I don't think I'm doing anything magical here, right? You saw how much I struggled with Krita, and I think that's because Krita is sort of more like a free Photoshop more than free art software. I mean, art can be done in Photoshop too, right? But I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of Krita myself. I understand the feeling of not wanting to do something I would, and always sometimes, and to do something I would, and sometimes still do that, end up losing time to get something. Yeah, exactly. That level of procrastination. I normally don't like to procrastinate, but God, I did not want to make those videos. We're all simple-minded. Why do you think we stayed with you? That is very much true. We're all simple-minded. Why do you think we call Sharpites sharts? Yeah, you got a solid point there. Actually, Knight. And also Ludovat too. He has a Dorito chip in his processor. He's powered by bad decisions and Doritos. Probably like this. Like this to give it the thing some depth. Maybe I need to correct this a little bit. Maybe like this to make it like a round thing. This one looks like it can go in, but it can't come out. You get what I mean. The diamond looks like the diamond in Henry Stickmin. Yeah! Or the Chaos Emeralds. I remember I learned like how to do this little like gem pattern with Sonic the Hedgehog. This was one of the first things I remembered. Painting. Let's leave no particles for that one. Not yet anyway. Let's do this one. Hold on. I think we have an ad incoming in 2 minutes. Yeah, we have an ad, everybody. Well, it's a good time as ever to get up, maybe get some water, check some of my messages, because it's about to start. So everybody, let's take a quick break. The ads are coming and I cannot snooze them anymore. And I will not forget to pause this time. Oh, let me just pause the music though. Okay. So, we'll be right back, everybody. Please enjoy some of the Meow Synth music that I have for you. And well, we'll be back in just a little moment, okay? Please enjoy the 3-minute intermission while we are back with some more art. Be right back. Alright, so yeah, back on track. So, how was your break, guys? Did you enjoy the little pause? Wait, not this. There we go. Alright. I already did this lesson. I'm just gonna keep tapping my button on the screen. So it's like...
I love messing with H's scripts.
With H scripts. With his chat. I thought there was a way to like have your rank shown in your messages. But apparently that cannot be done. Or Twitch doesn't allow it. I cannot like edit your messages in any way. Yeah, I guess it could be very annoying, platform-wide, if you found out a way to do that. So instead, I think it can only show it up in some instances. Okay, the conversation has ended. Journaliste, Angleterre, and université. Alright, can I go now? Yep, perfect lesson. I'm so good. I already did this lesson like 4 times. Let me just see my streak is registered. Yes, perfect. Alright, we're good. We are back then. Well, let's just keep doing some art. Now that my beautiful Percy is off my lap, we can do this much more easily. Alright. So let's just keep doing some of these beautiful short bites. And wait. I need my ruler to do this one. Yeah, there we go. Probably going to do something like this. Wait, like this? No, maybe like this. There we go. And I'm going to do this thing. There we go. I'm not sure what kind of gem is the type that, you know, does this kind of thing. Broken. Not sure if there are actually any perfectly round gemstones out there. But hey, the shark bites could be the first ones, you know? So anyway, you guys were saying that your weeks were great. I'm glad that you had a nicer week than I did. I'm not to say that in like the, oh, boo-hoo, poor me, I have a bad week. And it wasn't too bad. I have worse, much worse, in my humble experience. Yeah, a lot of procrastination, a lot of editing. And to be honest, this empowered me. It made me show that I could actually like edit many videos. Probably in a short time, because actually, being really honest, I didn't spend that long editing at the end of the day. I didn't actually like probably spend as much time as I would liked doing the editing. Instead, I just kind of like slacked off or did other things, work related, but not editing. So maybe I'll figure something out later. Okay, maybe that looks okay. Yeah, let's have something like that. There we go. Probably should erase a little bit of this ones here. We don't need many of those, so it doesn't look like irregular enough. This drawing of a sharp eye deserves the name sharp eye. Yeah, right? I think it looks much nicer and it looks more bitten than the others. Again, we'll see. I'll try to see which one sticks more. But that one looks like a good candidate, you know?
Go check access. Nom nom.
Nom nom nom. Do you remember there was a song? Actually, I think I can play that song right now. Not sure if you remember there was a song like that. Back in my day. Back in my day, we had a song called Nom 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 Nom. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, here it is. Song. Oh, hell yeah. I think it's this one. Is it? Oh, that's not annoying at all. Yeah. It was a cutesy song from my time. It's getting a little old already, but... Okay. This is a cute song. Yeah, sure. It's like 1 minute long. Oh no, it's longer. Oh boy. Oh no, there it is. It's done. I wonder, genuinely, who's making the num 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 sound? I know that song is my childhood. Oh really? I guess we shared something in that childhood spectrum. Because I remember very well. Oh wait, I forgot to check the fire alpaca icon. Yeah, I forgot. View results. What are the results of me deleting the fire alpaca icon? Overwhelmingly no. I should not delete the fire alpaca. Alright, I will keep it for some reason. It's literally occupying space, but fine, I won't be a buzzkill and delete that. But right, I didn't know that was also part of your childhood, you know, H? That's beautiful because it makes me feel a little bit more connected. I really didn't know anyone else that I knew the nam 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 song. There it is. Okay, that's a little bit more pixelated or more pixel light. Now here comes the cool part. But before we do the cool part, let's do this one real quickly. Just another crystally crystal in here. Hurry, I have 150,000. There you go. I think, that's strange. It should have shown a message. You're back in your rank, but maybe it doesn't need that. Because again, the system is not designed to like actually roll back or lose your rank if you like spend all your points. My idea is that probably everybody should have like their rank settled forever. And if they ever spend all their points and go back to 0, they should still have their original rank, you know? That shouldn't be lost to time as far as I know. So yeah. Okay, let's put it like this, like this, like this. This one looks, I think, the most generic. But I think it was the first thing that came to mind when I thought of Sharp Bite. Alright, there you go. Let's do the last one. Now the actual icosahedron. This one is the one I actually wanted to draw correctly. I know that I'm cheating by essentially like tracing a picture of an icosahedron. You can literally find on the top of Google Images, but I'm pretty sure you know, regular polygons or polyard or whatever it's called aren't copyrighted, right? Like what I tell you. Come on, Lurabot, chill. Again, yeah, the Lurabot's got a new attitude ever since I like recoded his brain. Or it could be her brain. Let's call it its brain. Now let's put it here. Let's put it here. And like that and like that. But also, as you can see now, every new stream we have a new first command, which allows you to redeem some points, like so. Ludabot Engi. Something I forgot to test now that I'm remembering is that every rank has a multiplier, so if it was working right, you should be able to like get well, I forgot to save this thing. Wait, guess all out. I'm gonna put Sharp Bite. I'm gonna just call it that for now. Okay, so we got our first liner. I think that's okay. We're gonna add some color to this in a second. Let me just arrange this a little bit more nicely. Oh, what happened? Oh no. Oh no, I don't have buttons. What's happening, son? I think, wait. Or no? Man, this Wireless pack is unstable. Okay, the commands don't work. I will never best your alt accounts. He's now my rival. My Metal Sonic. Well, my alt account doesn't really like, you know, has much going on. Okay. Oh, it's bugged. No! It's not working. Ladies and gentlemen, the software is officially broken. Nope. Okay. I don't know how you fix this. If you click that, it doesn't do anything. Hold on. Command option save. Will do something? Nope. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, I remember that one. Yeah, I remember the Medibang has similar bugs. Bugs bunnies. I had to like click something else, another like window, and now it like works for some reason. Not sure what the freaking logic of that is, you know? I can't understand. Try again. It doesn't understand. Uh-oh. Yeah, again, I think that's on me. I think that's because of the coding to like avoid spam. And I think I should still try to say something. Maybe I did break something at the end. Okay, I'm getting a little undecisive on like how this should look. I feel like this one is the ugliest one. Let's put it here. Let's put this one more over here. Let's put this one more over here. Let's put this one more over here. Does that work? Oh, this one, put it here. I like how I'm spending like more time on like arranging each concept. Oh, very doubtful. Okay, let's keep it like this. I guess I got the lines already set up. Let's do some coloring and let's try to get another thing to color. I like the freaking, where was this? Crayon. Ooh, like the ones I eat. That could work, but I want oil painting. Yes, oil painting. Flame artist. There were more some bumpy art pen. This one I really like. With acrylic. Paint acrylic. I like this one. Uneven acrylic. I like uneven acrylic a lot. I think uneven acrylic is going to be really, really useful. Set this to multiply. Alright, looks like it's working. Maybe not. Let's not set it to multiply. Let's just have the lines as a guide. Again, I'm pretty much improvising at this point. So please bear with me. Luda, you know there are edible crayons? No way. No way. There are edible crayons. Come on, Knight, that's gotta be a meme. Or oil pen? I mean, oil pen works as a base, but crayon also works, but yeah, let's do bumpy art pen. That will do. Would you like to try edible crayons? Is it really because, you know, children were probably like eating them? I mean, I wouldn't blame them. Probably happens more often than not. So people actually probably like developed crayons that can be eaten. Do they even taste good? Why not like engineer it like Nintendo does it with their Switch cartridges, that if you lick them, they taste horrible, prompting you to like spit them out. I like how people actually started freaking licking Switch cartridges just to really test if they taste bad. You might feel stupid, but I'm sure engineers at Nintendo or somewhere actually tasted the cartridges to truly make that a good thing. They taste good. I don't think that's productive to have good tasting crayons. Okay, let's leave it like that. I mean, I don't know. I probably didn't eat. I wouldn't eat crayons myself. Like, it was a joke, people. I imagine Lulabot is a baby fox in a box running around the street. You know, you're probably right. The Lulabot is like, what, 2 at this point? It's a far cry from being old enough to drink. There's also edible Play-Doh. I think I know about that one. The edible Play-Doh. I think there's a lot of things that are like accessible to children that are edible, and again, I don't know if that's useful. What's the calorie count on freaking edible Play-Doh and crayons? Can you become obese from like eating crayons? Oh, that's a little saturated. Let's tone it down a little bit. Let's actually have this one here on the top, like so, and probably this one. That one makes no sense though. Let's put it here instead. I'm gonna pretend that I know exactly what I'm doing, what's happening with these colors. Just out of convenience. Yeah, this makes sense. This totally makes sense. Let's do it like that. How does it look without the artwork? This is when one starts to refine some of this into something usable. It's crazy what children will try to eat. I guess so. I'm pretty sure, again, it's not my area, I have to say, but like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people who like work hard to ensure their safety really do have to like deal with a lot of that. It's probably really stressful to like see how much they're willing to eat on a daily basis, you know? Probably put this one over here. Maybe one little bit of shadow there. Shadow Rose 13. Name inspired by Shadow the Hedgehog. I think. I actually don't remember Jax. Okay. No, that's not the same color. Yeah, there you go, something like that. But let me see the line art again. Probably want to color this, a little bit of this over here. That. I mean, I ate dirt as a kid, but that's different. I think dirt is fine. I think I also ate dirt. Like, no judging. People will laugh when you confess that you eat dirt or glue. I remember eating glue. Not as a habit. I don't really remember doing it, like, constantly. But I honestly remember doing it. And yeah, I know that it's probably not the best thing I could have done for my health. But, like, well, that happens, generally. Who am I to judge? And I remember that there was glue that tasted bad, and there was glue that tasted good. I think the expensive one tasted better. Probably for that exact reason. What does glue taste like? You know, I don't remember it very well. Unfortunately, I haven't eaten glue in a while.
Good check access. I also have a diary today 10 out 10. Ludabut.
Well, dairy is much more acceptable than glue, but if you ask me about like how glue specifically tastes like, I remember, of course, it'd be thick, creamy, and white. Funny. No, I remembered it being like sweet, sort of. Like not overly so, like it was not like candy literally, but I remembered it was like, it has like a sort of sweet that color was good. Sweet sort of taste. Little freak. I'm sorry, I had to say it. It was right there, I could not ignore it. Clip this. Yeah, you probably should clip that. The creamy texture. Ew. But yeah. Yeah, I remember the glue being like that. Let's probably reduce this now to 20 to add more detail. I bet this doesn't look like that good. It's still a little rough. Let's keep working on it. Probably I want to get a little closer now. Again, I'm trying to like do or learn sort of what I'm doing. Like I'm just sort of doing what I think works. I'm not an expert in this sort of digital painting thingy. You know, no one is an expert when they're born. It would be pretty cool if someone was born an expert. But it's fortunately not my case. Put it like that. Maybe something like that. And I mean, I think the big difference is when I add highlights. That's my that's my best hope. That when I add highlights, ooh baby, this is going to look great. But right now it's just like the colors of the crystal itself, which I don't think I'm doing this as wonderful as I could do, but you know, it's out of my comfort zone. Don't mind me lurking. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I should have a lurk command, shouldn't I? Let me write it down. That was me getting a marker out of my little box of markers. I'm gonna put it on the wall. Lurk command. I think that would be more than useful. Now that Jeff reminded me that those commands actually existed, you know? Because really, I think that's, you know, that could be added. Little streams remind me a bit of a podcast. It's probably now, especially because I'm doing more, you know, art instead of,
Go check access. Scribble all over the wall here.
Yeah, I have a lot of scribbles on the wall. I could show you a picture, but I haven't taken one. But yeah, it's probably now because I'm doing something that you can like skip on watching entirely. Like you don't have to like look at the stream to like know I'm doing something. Not like gaming. When I was doing games, there was like a lot of visual stuff going on at the time. Not saying that I will never do gaming ever again, but I just can't. I don't see the way I can do gaming. In any way at the moment, as far as I know. Very nice crystals, by the way. Thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. Basically improvising. I hope it looks okay eventually. But thank you, Jeff. Thank you. God bless. Luda bless. Well, probably not. Let's not say Luda bless. I wanted to like imitate H3 when H3 used to say Papa bless, but that was a reference to Papa John's. I don't have a Papa John's equivalent. Not yet, anyway. It's probably too shiny. Let's keep it like this. Maybe this could be darker. I don't know how dark, but less so. Something like this. And I hope the highlights make this much better. Oh, that doesn't look like that belongs there. Maybe we can work with that. I worded that wrong. I meant in a way that you have a nice voice to listen to. Oh, thank you, H. You're the first person to say that I have a nice voice. My first ever viewer, 8-Bit Jinjo, shout out to Mike. He also told me that I had a really nice voice, I don't know if it's really that nice. I listen to myself and I think I sound more annoying, borderline silly than beautiful, but I'm glad you appreciate it. Hey, at least there's somebody out there who likes the voice. I'm pretty sure somebody out there also might hate this voice. I wonder what they would say, like maybe they can't stand me when I start speaking. I often say that I don't speak too much because I'm actually quiet in some situations. I actually don't like go out of my way to just yap all the time. I could assure you that there are instances when I'm really quiet. Something like this, maybe something like this. No, that doesn't belong there. These are not the right colors. This is more like it. Okay, I think that's good. Let's get rid of the line art. Okay, it's a cool voice. Thank you. Right now I'm trying to speak not very loudly because it's, almost midnight. Actually, in 2 minutes you will hear my computer say it's 12 o'clock. So I'm actually not whispering, but I'm trying to be quiet so I don't disturb anyone here in my apartment complex building thing. Because last time that happened, I was dying of freaking shame. Oh no, I'm stupid. Oh, maybe you should jump. Oh no, this one is a layer I should be working on. Okay. So, there's options. This Medibank didn't have. Okay, let me show you something. So I could potentially make this a little bit more transparent. So it look like more crystally, or that's my idea, right? It will be 11 for me in 2 minutes. Also, by the way, you should know that the Luda Foxy doesn't, I don't, how should I say this? I don't want to, what's the word? I don't want to like promote sleeping late and like, I don't want to promote sleep deprivation. That's it. That's the way I want to play that. Now for this, we can actually use the oil pen. Maybe another pen. I like this one. Yeah, let's use this one. Yeah, baby, that's more like it. We'll add some more color to this in a second. Do you ever worry about people thinking you are a schizo when they hear you talking during a stream? I mean, I've done worse, honestly. You have no idea how many times I have yelled in this house.
It's 12 o'clock.
And not to anyone in particular. I mean, I guess myself, probably. But no, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think the neighbors are strangers to me yelling for no apparent reason. Yeah, they can probably think of me as a schizo already. I wouldn't be too surprised if they think I was just a crazy neighbor. Sometimes I say hello to the people who live in front of me, and they don't seem to treat me like I'm mentally ill, fortunately. I know the walls are not very thick, however. I can totally tell you that if you really want to listen, yeah, you'll catch something. I guess this is looking good. Yeah, crystal. I talk to myself a lot, but it's a different thing. But I don't think you talk to yourself, probably like as much as, like in public per se. Here, yeah, I mean, people could like have a sort of benefit of a doubt. As you know, I'm in Mexico City, so there's another like layer of weird talking in English alone in my house. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure they know I teach English. I mean, I don't do it as much anymore. I only have an hour a day. But They probably hear me speaking English. It's not that I don't like teaching English anymore. It's just I just need a huge break from that. No, that's the simple. That's just white. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's more crystally. Let's turn this into a smaller size. Well, let's be intelligent about this. Nope, that's not intelligent. That's not really intelligent either, but I think it's better. You know what? This should be an overlay. Maybe let's do overlay before we make an ad. Not what I want, but this could work. I think I see how this could work. Maybe not this color exactly, but yeah. Nope. Maybe over here? Nope, not what I'm aiming for. It's like I talk to what's on my mind. It like thought to like for example, you think of something and it comes out, I guess, right? Is that what you mean? Wonderful H. I think that happens more often than not. To me, this is really interesting because like I feel like most people, when they think in their voice most of the time. And I think that if you don't, that doesn't necessarily mean like you're crazy per se. I think it means another thing. I'm no psychologist. Oh, I'm far from one. But I don't know, maybe I'm just spreading misinformation like I usually do. Let's have this little rhombus in here. Oh shit, I'm putting this in the sketch layer. Let's lock this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, right layer now. This is why people name and organize their layers. Again, I haven't drawn in Medibang. Well, this is not Medibang, but it's Medibang's like father or whatever. Yeah, okay. Looks like I got your idea, H. Yeah, that's always interesting to me.
Go check access. Rhombus Columbus.
Rhombus Columbus. Rhombus. That actually sounds like a video game, you know? Hey guys, let's play some Rhombus. Well, you got this type of like bizarro Pixar Tower game. That sounds interesting. I think I'm done with that pseudo line art. I don't like trying to make it line art, but it's coming out that way. Okay, let's do some of this because this is the right thing to do, right? Because it just looks like chunks of nothing at the moment. Yeah, sure, this is just practice. I mean, this isn't really, I guess this is just improvising. Just like a jam, right? In a jazz session. Because I'm really not bringing any plan on the table. Just like drawing stuff for whatever reason. Let's try to erase this, like really softly. Sort of give it like something, some lighting, which I don't know what it even is coming from. Yeah, that's good. That's good, I guess. And now we should add the actual lights. I mean, I guess it's coming from here because if you see there's lighting here, there's lighting here. I guess it's also coming from here. It doesn't make sense because then this should be shining too. I mean, I could recolor it, but yeah, I guess we can recolor that. Let's actually try to bring some sense into this. Practice makes perfect. Evening little doodles are good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep doing this and be more consistent with like doing some art because I actually do enjoy it. There's a lot of things that I enjoy, in fact, but I start to realize with the passage of time that for a long time I was not enjoying a lot of things, almost exclusively because of the way I was trying to like make it work. In many ways and times I was like complicating my life when I didn't really need to make it complicated. It's more pink. Not like that though. Yes, like this. Is it me or does the music sound weird? Is this an aesthetic choice? No, it's not. Something's wrong with the audio. It's probably my AirPods. Does the audio, does the music sound crackly? The music is decent, but it doesn't sound like wrong to you? It sounds wrong. Are you an artist? Signs point to yes now. Oh, you hear it right. Then it's probably my AirPods then. Yeah, probably it's my headphones. 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to try and there we go. I'm going to reconnect them. See if that probably fixes the issue. Okay, let's try again. Oh yeah, it sounds fine now. Speak, speak, speak. Speak, speak, speak. I am speaking. Okay, looks like the music is not too loud. Let's keep it that way. Okay, good. So it was definitely my earbuds. Hey, but you know, it's not a Ludafox stream without technical difficulties. Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, they were funny, perhaps, but they were a little aggravating for me also. I have to be honest. Like, genuinely, a lot of what happened on streams, with a lot of it being technical difficulties, did aggravate me quite a bit. I was not being a fan of like how things went wrong constantly. 'Cause, you know, I wanted to provide good entertainment, but now with this art, I'm just going to try to relax, be a little bit more in my quote-unquote territory. Funny tunes were annoying to you, yeah, exactly. And honestly, I was trying to make it fun for you mostly. Because like, what can I do? I'm not gonna try to be like a grumpy ass and be like, oh, I hate this now. No, that's not very helpful for any of us, you know? But yeah, that's one of the principles that I try to follow. Since I wasn't very relaxed, it started to feel less and less appealing. And to be honest, I didn't have the discipline and mental health, the mental health more importantly, that I probably have now. Not to say that I'm freaking solved, far from that, but at least I'm trying to be a bit more honest and more myself. Sort of like pushing for a persona, you know? You see, even the Ludobot is following. It's even telling you that the Ludobot, the freaking 8-ball is rigged. I'm so glad you can use this again, but sorry, H. I'm glad you're able to use it again and you're actually having some fun with it. And there's mini games, by the way, as far as I know. I haven't tested them with shard bites, but I believe you can like duel people, play slot machine, that sort of thing. I loved 8-ball back then, yeah. It was nice. How is this looking? I feel like it's okay so far. Let's add some shine into these bad boys. Don't forget about these little guys. Yeah, whatever. Lighting doesn't have to make sense. I think it's starting to look crystal out of crystal. Gambling. Yep, gambling. You can gamble away your hard-earned shard bites that you earn passively by watching the stream and chatting. Yeah, because I programmed it so you get shard bites every time like you speak on stream. I mean, you speak as in like send chat messages. So yeah, I think so. I honestly don't remember how exactly it worked. I'm still like new in the Ludobot's core hardware still. Alright, I guess this is working now. This looks very underdeveloped, do you see that? Probably should add a little bit more color before finishing with this one. A little bit of this. A little bit of Erica. No, that doesn't look quite right. I need a bigger brush. Yeah, sure, whatever. That'll do. That'll do. And yeah, there we go. hard earned, he says. Yeah, especially you. I mean, honestly, you did earn them. I mean, you stuck around for years. For years. I honestly appreciate it. I really do. Not in a content creator way. I like personally actually appreciate it. It's really, really sweet that you have this level of loyalty towards me. It's really validating. Let's add another line over here. Sure. But yeah, I can't say that it's like not special for me in a lot of ways. Honestly, there were a lot of times that I was like very ready to give up on Lunafox in the past. There were a lot of times when I really thought like it was not worth it anymore, but something in me really wanted to keep doing this. Even if it didn't like have the results I wanted, I still can't deny I wanted to do, you know, stuff. So here I am doing stuff. And who knows for how long I'll keep doing the said stuff. Yeah, I think this crystal is on. What do you think? Let's press the save button. All of the stream you gave me and a lot of other people laugh. A lot of the years I stuck around because of that. Thank you, H. And that's why you get 150,000 shadowbytes or 150 kilo shadowbytes. So thank you. Alright, look at this. I think this could be done as our first shadowbyte candidate. Let's make number 2. The little pearl thingy. It could be our next shadowbyte. Thank you, thank you. And I'm gonna have to start naming these layers, otherwise this is going to get messy. Okay, so this is
Go check access. Yippee.
Yippee! This is color background. This is flat 1. This is flat 2, I guess. This is overlay. And this is add. There we go. I think that works. Hooray, says Knight.
Can I gamble too?
Ludabot. I like that. J. Ludabot? More like Ludabot. You know what? You know what that made me think of? Oh, let me make another layer for that one. Hold on, I have to show you. That is making me think. I still don't know exactly how the Ludabot looks like at like Gen 5. Well, let's say he looks like this, right? Let's say this is a Ludabot. And when you say Ludabot, it looks like this to me in my head. There. This is what I'm imagining when you say Ludabot. Here's a Ludabot, and here's a Ludabot. Alright, let's get rid of that. Okay, let's do now this thing. It reminds me like Dickbutt, but different. I think I'm gonna use a lighter blue for this one. Watercolor. Yeah, that works. Let's just make it blue Luna. Forgot about that little detail. Alright, and a little bit of nicer, brighter colors. That's a little purple because why not? Let's add a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah, that'll do. For the flat color, we're going to use a creamy sort of something perhaps like this. Oh, or not? Oh, it's protected. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, let's use a crayon for this one. In fact, I think the guide would probably help me a lot. Here. Oh, let's make this interesting. Hold on. Why don't I? Something like that. And for the outermost part, I probably should reduce my... Oh no, maybe let's do this with pressure. It looks a little like a nipple. I'm sorry about that. Totally not what I'm aiming for, but well. And pretty more bluish. And finally, layer like this. Has a space here. Alright, that looks like something. That's something, alright. No, this is the overlay that I'm getting rid of. Maybe I don't need to do this, you know? That just looks like an atmosphere. Maybe not. Maybe let's not do that. Also, I already went beyond the sketch, so let's probably do it like that, but be careful with it. Okay. It's this one. Also, hope the music is not too loud. It sounds loud for me, but because I have the volume at 100%, so the Lurabot can be heard better because it was quiet and there is actually no way to make it louder, which sucks a lot, but yeah, I look a little bit nipplish, so yeah, maybe you should not do that. I think I don't get banned if I draw boobies on stream. Not that I'm drawing boobies anytime soon. It's good. Oh, perfect. It's a little loud for me. As long as it's good for you. I'm looking at the OBS thingy, and it looks okay. Yeah, sort of. Maybe I should tone it down a couple notches. Again, this song in particular is just loud, so let's keep it like that. Boobies! Yeah, I don't draw boobies. It's not my... don't feel the need to draw honkers. Some boobs. I'm not gonna say I never got the appeal, but I'm not gonna say they're overrated either, but I don't think they are like, ooh, like the second coming of Christ. I fail in that regard. I never felt too like, whoa, boobies. Yeah, that's not something I was too much into. At least not now. Maybe as an adult, it's not that interesting to me anymore. Maybe when I was a teen, maybe that, probably even then. But I remember being embarrassed about boobies back then. Yeah, I'm gonna say that as I draw the spherical thing that looks skin toned as hell. Right, for flat 2, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but let's find out what can be done. Guess I could probably mix these colors. Nope, that doesn't work. Probably a little bit of this. Yeah, I guess. Probably like a second tone back here. You heard it here, folks. Lulafox doing his strong declarations about not being a fan of boobies. So he says, yeah, really, I'm not moved by boobies that much, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a massive hypocrite. Have you seen like those pictures of celebrities that like take pictures of them and they're staring at some woman's chest? Who knows if that's me? I don't know. I've never been in that position. Probably this will age very poorly. Okay. Again, I'm really not sure what's happening with these colors and stuff, so I'm just like seeing what probably works or doesn't. So I will probably change the music in a second. I'm not precisely bored, but it's getting a little old to have lo-fi only. Probably change to something more, maybe more video gamey, you know. Okay, probably add some of these colors in here.
I am lurking in the shadows and I heard gambling.
Oh, I forgot to make the Lunabot speak actually. Like respond to stuff. I forgot that I can actually like program that now more easily. Okay. I guess this works. Look at that. Does it look pearl-ish to you? I hope it does. Okay, we have an overlay layer, which I really know how... Well, maybe I know what to do with it. 1 second. Let's take this color. Maybe reduce it a little bit. Yeah, like that. Let's add some texture. So it looks less smooth and perfect, you know? Maybe that's not what I'm going for. You know, I've seen so many of those exercises where people like practice shading and like textures. It's always a cube or a freaking sphere. Why not make an icosahedron? I mean, yeah, I couldn't even do a fucking icosahedron myself, but why not something else? A pyramid, a freaking, I don't know, another shape. This isn't working. Or maybe it is. If I erase it like that, yeah, that's better, I think. I have a planet with little moons following it. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, since the backdrop does look more sky-ish. We're basically done with this one. Just want to add the little shine. Alright, glad this one was at least a little quick. Let's add some of that shine into these little fragments or little moons. There we go. Just in time, the music is ending also. Alright, 2 out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 out of 7. Ooh, shiny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we have 7. Not bad. Not bad in my opinion. I think this is fine. Fine. Very good, very good. Very good. I think we can keep this too. Let me save. And that's fine. I'm gonna try to find some music in the meantime. At least for the next one. The next one is like a Chaos Emerald thing, you know? And we have an ad in 10 minutes. I think I'll rather take it now just to rest my head, get some water. And I'll be back with you in just a second. How does that sound? So yeah, we have 2 out of the 7. I don't think I'll be able to finish all 7 in today's stream. But I can continue working on this, you know? I don't want to go to bed too late. I got some important stuff to do tomorrow. Lo-fi is boring. Blast Sonic music. Actually, yeah, let's get some Sonic music. Not Sonic Lo-fi. There's one playlist called Sonic and Chill. Okay, I'm gonna play that one in a second. But okay, everybody, every pony, every paw, whatever. It isn't boring, it was a joke. Oh. I mean, I'm getting bored of it. And it's the standard for, or I believe it's the standard for art streams, but I'm gonna do something else instead. But okay, we'll be right back after these messages in 3 minutes. I'm gonna play some other music in the background, some more meow synth. You know, you love it. And oh, I believe there was another one that I really like. Where is this? Where is this? No, it's another one. Pretty sure I saw it. Well, oh no, here it is. Ah, but it's too short. So sad. Well, we'll be right back nonetheless. So I'll see you in just a second. Please enjoy the quick pause. And we'll be right back after these messages. Sorry about that. Sorry about that little false alarm. In me playing the incorrect sequence. Alright. We got some Sonic music now. Because I thought that would be better for our next little section of the art. So, we have completed these 2 so far, and we're going to continue with the following, which is no, not what I wanted. With this, the Chaos Emerald. You know what? I'm actually gonna make it green. It's supposed to be a shard bite, but I can make it green. Access granted. Meowsynth is fired. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I mean, I didn't do it, but I'm glad you like it as like intermission music. I think that's solid and copyright free because it's a cover with a Meowsynth. Stream is sponsored by the Ludobot. I had taken over control lol get wrecked. We're back with the stream. It was filmed in front of a fuzzy studio audience. Fuzzy? Like moldy? Alright, what color should I make for the background for this thing? Probably purple. It's right in the opposite. Or maybe red? Nah, let's make it purple. Okay, what was the color that I used? I think this one. It's a little bright now. Yeah, let's use this color. Sure. Give it some darkness in the back. Took a nice bathroom break. It's a little saturated. Now we're ready to keep rolling. Alright, and let's start painting. I'm gonna use a relatively dark color for the bottom of it. Oh, protected, excuse me. I'm back from my break. Lurabot not rating anything. Damn it, I think 2 words is something that the Lurabot doesn't like for some reason. Not sure why. No, I'll get on it next time I'm coding or updating the Lurabot. I hope there's a point where I'm not like updating it too much, you know? I hope there's actually a point where the Lurabot could be like in a stable version, because right now it's an alpha. So I'm like doing work every day on the Lurabot. God damn it. First is denying your request age, and then it's like, it's on cooldown. Sorry. Ah, man, it doesn't like single letters. Okay, I should work on that. I think I have it written down, but even if I don't write it down, I do remember that, I think. Hopefully by, I don't know, next stream, which is tomorrow, I hope it's not have to be done, because like last week, I wanted to stream on Saturday, right? I'll probably try to stream Saturday afternoon-ish. I think that's the best time for everybody, because there's people like watching on the other side of the world. Probably it's easier for people. Can read paragraphs but not 2 words. Exactly, I think that's a matter of balance. Yeah, I should probably like look into that. This is ChatGPT is helping me a lot to figure this out. Hi, ChatGPT. Viewers report that the Lurabot cannot read 2 words for some stupid reason. What should we do? Let's keep that color. No. Some should be darker, but some should be brighter. Let's try to do that. Okay. Well, let's make the light come this way. So at least I have a better idea what's going on, you know? Lurabot is a strange creature. Yeah, he's odd. It's a little weird, and I like it that way. I have to say that the Lurabot is just nice. Like he's such a weird guy. I think this doesn't have to be completely solid colored. I think we can actually add some crazy funky colors to this one, I think. I love when all of us give the Lurabot life. Yeah, it's really nice. Do you remember when you were like telling the Lurabot like, no, I don't want to get back into the box? That was nice. I want to add a sequence when the Lurabot is starting and to like actually speak out errors. It's useful for me when I'm coding it, and it's also useful like if I put it up on stream and there's an issue and it says like there's an issue like 5 issues found, something like that perhaps. Okay, let's change the color down. That barely changes. It's a little too bright. Let's keep this one for here. Like that. And let's keep it like this. There we go. No, that needs another color. Maybe this one. Yeah, I like this one. Oh, it looks a little similar to the other one. Let's try another thing. Yeah, baby, this one. This one will do. Because technically this one is like aiming to the light and it's directly reflecting it. Right? Right, guys? That's how it works, right? Maybe color this one also. Maybe we can leave that the way it is. Yeah, we can leave that the way it is. You should make it when you turn off what it says. Good night, everyone. Yeah, exactly. Again, I just discovered that I should probably not be quitting the process with Command Q, but rather actually quit the because it runs on the terminal. For the Lurabot to run, it shows me a feed on the terminal, and it's way better to press Command Q. No. Control C. So it tells the program to shut down, instead of like me brute forcing it to like kill itself with Control Q, which terminates it. Yeah, it's like killing the Lurabot unceremoniously, so probably should not do that. So with that method, it should work a little bit nicer. Let's keep it like that. Again, remember, these things can be a little translucent, so that's what I'm trying to emulate in this little thing I'm trying to do. I mean, I'm giving it some color depth also, but like I'm also trying to like give that little, you know, that kind of effect that you see in some gems, like from the inside they reflect a lot of stuff. Probably should be using a reference, but nah. Do that some other time. This is just like me getting used to Fired Alpaca again. So, and I technically already tried with Medibang, so. But again, I thought I wanted something different to Medibang, but I guess I ended up crawling back to my comfort zone. Oh, look at that. Probably add a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like this. What happens if we get 7 of these sharp bites, I wonder? Still sharp bites. You will become super foxy, whatever that is. Okay, let's put it like this, like this. Yeah, sure, that works. That works. Probably add some shine in here. Well, I'm losing track of which line is which. Okay, here we go. Let's add some of this color. Do you actually like Sonic the Hedgehog? I really liked Sonic the Hedgehog as a kid. I can't say now, not because like, oh, I'm too adult to play Sonic. No, it's mostly due to me not having time to play any game. I can't say I like Mario anymore because last time I played Super Mario anything was Super Mario Odyssey. And it was because my sister borrowed the copy to me. That was it. And I played it for like 2 hours and then we had to do something or like leave or I just didn't have the chance anymore. It's quite sad. Actually, that was the first idea I wanted to like for my streams, to actually like play, but do something useful with it. I'm not a huge fan of how, honestly, I sometimes feel like I lose time, you know, on video games. Not to judge the people who like spend their time. No, that's a me thing. That's a me being crazy. I feel like I have to do something with every single second of my life. Probably a pressure that, you know, not everybody should be feeling, in my opinion. It's a little unhealthy. Let's put it like this. Like that. Is Lura crazy? My sources say no. Ah, you're biased, Ludabot. The Ludabot is just trying to keep its job. Don't listen to it. Maybe I'm crazy. Now this one is most tricky because you know what? I want to add like the ones that shine behind it, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Maybe that's best with the overlay. But I have to like be smart with it. Yeah, something like this, right? You see when it shines from behind? I don't know how it does that, but it has like this little shine. But I think I'm ruining it now. I mean, I guess it looks fine, but can't it look finer? That's the question. Yeah, like this. Like a little bit of this. Maybe. How does that look? Is this good? Could somebody call a professional? Ludapot doesn't think so, but it's wrong. It's biased. Let's add some more here. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't need it that much. All right, I think I'm done here with this one. Maybe add a little bit more to this side. Let's make it a little bit higher resolution. And for some reason, I'm not erasing. I can totally erase, I'm just not doing it. That should not have highlights for like that. It looks like the crystal is evil. How so? It's a chaos emerald. But okay, let's leave it like that. I think that's a solid emerald. It should have been a freaking shard bite. But if you see, I'm doing like gems. Like, hold on. Here's a quartz, I guess. Here's a pearl. Here's an emerald. Right, I think I can do one more before I go to bed, because I don't want to disturb anyone, like, too late. Ooh, we have a good candidate after this one. This one looks really, really interesting, but you know what? I think I want to reserve it for something more. When I have more energy, you know? I feel I'm starting to feel a little tired. So I'm gonna keep that for later. Instead, why don't we go for this one? I think pyrite, if that's what it's called, looks silver, and I haven't done anything silver. Everything here has like color and stuff, like green, white, and like pinkish, purplish, right? I guess we can leave it like that. So instead, oh, by the way, H, if you stick around till the end, I have a command, a secret command that will show who are the top 10 earners of this stream. Like who got the most shard bites. We'll see about that. But regardless, I have this, I have this, and I have this. So, what could it be? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the cubes. This case, shard bites. Look at that, wonderful. You already have 121. Look at that. Look at you go, Knight. I think the multipliers are working in that case. Actually, it should show in the terminal. Let me see, let me look at the logs real quick. I think so. Probably not, it gave you 3, should give you more. We'll look at that, I have to get, like, a look at those multipliers. Because yeah, if you can use shard bites or you can use this other command. I also recommend this one, boys, shard rank. That'll tell you your rank and your multiplier, for example, right? With that multiplier, it like should, for every like chat message or like time you spend here around, it will multiply it. That's how you like get to 150,000. You know, so like the new people actually like have a chance as they grow. All right, let's go with the background. For this one, I wonder you are rank new face. I know it says new face, but you know, I haven't given myself like a cool rank yet. No, it's too much blue. Let's go with something more orange. Okay, will this do? Sure, why not? I recognize this song. Nice music. But your ranks, I think, should... Well, I think H, yours is lower, technically, because you spend the shard ranks. But Knight should be OG, if I got my numbers right. Okay, is this what I want? Wait, I'm doing this wrong. First, let's go to the grays. Alright. This one could be interesting. I don't like this one. Never liked those brushes. I guess this one will do. Yeah, let's go with that. Chart rank. There you go. Again, it's a skin, but probably should be higher than or better than kin. Let's color these little squares. I'm gonna make the light come from this way now. Okay. And it looks a little bit not interesting that it's just holding this perspective, because you know the real thing is not showing, you know, like these cubes in an interesting pose. These are literally just fucking cubes in a plane. And even though it's practice, I think practice could be interesting. Like it could be more than just like, hey, here's a cube. And you're not judging people who don't like do something that isn't a cube. It's okay if you just want to do a stupid cube in a plane. It doesn't matter. I'm not an expert. Look at me. But like, what I want to say is that, at least to me personally, I feel like I can do a little bit more. Just this. What I want to say is that this could be better. Alright, but I have to like finish this one now. Can't wait for the start dueling and also gambling. I think duel works. Again, I think, but I think you need to like add somebody. I have to like explain it. And I should probably put the Ludapod with timers so it like can explain this to people in the chat, you know? Probably should do a little bit of that. Okay, some over here. Some more here. There we go. And a little bit shiny on the top. I'm gonna add some more into this cube funny. I'm gonna add some more color when I get the chance. Right now I just want to make the base. Ooh, another banger of song. I like this one. Chemical Plant, I think, if I'm right. Alright. So this is my flat. Let's now get to color these bad boys. Now this one is going to be interesting because I really don't remember how to make this look interesting. But we'll try. First of all, it's going to be using some of the light from the environment. Environment, which is the background. And yeah, the music is bopping, I agree. This is definitely better than the stupid lo-fi music. Again, I'll probably still use lo-fi music, but yeah, this is better. Miles better. Miles per hour better. It really reminds me of Pixel Tower music. You know what, Age? I have not played Pixel Tower yet. I know that might be a sin, but yeah, I have not played Pixel Tower. Kind of feel really sad about it. It really looks like a fantastic game. I wonder if it runs on like Linux. I think most stuff runs on Linux now, thanks to Steam Proton. That's amazing, by the way. I love that such thing exists. It goes hard. I think so. I think I heard good things about the music. Let's add some of this also in the back of this cube. Do you remember that one time in a Spook Luda stream where you made me laugh because you said 69 funny? You were counting the deaths, I think, and then you said 69 funny, and it made me really. It was a nice moment. I still treasure it in my heart. No, that's too bright, but if it's bright enough, probably it's a little too dark here. Let's add it anyway. I can make this interesting. Yeah, I'm glad you remember. I think it was Spooky's House of Dead. No, maybe not. Or maybe you were counting something. I remember you were the official Ludafox counter. It was nighttime for me. I think it was also for me. Again, we're not too far apart from hours. Oh, stupid. That's too dark. Again, I'm not doing this amazingly, but I'm trying. It's a little too grayish. Maybe not like that. Maybe we can do this better. Let's add some more. Right, like this. Iron in a highlighted chat, I will look into the Ludofox stream archives, and we have that. We have the infrastructure to actually like look it up again. I feel like it's a little annoying because there's so many archive streams, and I'm gonna change a little bit, a few things from the stream archive. I mean, we are 1 month away from, you know, going to the new Ludofox. Gen 6 is coming. I think that's exciting. I really want to like move into the new generation of Ludofox. By then, I estimate that we will have Ludabot 1.1 and I have some automated things I would like to like refine and work on. Part of it, or one project I would like to like work with, would be like an automated stream archive auto upload, you know? I believe it's possible. I can like make the Mac finish recording the stream and actually have that automatically sent to my home server, and that would actually like be sent to a list so I can title it appropriately, and when I do that it will get automatically uploaded. I'm excited for something like that. I really would like to make it work. Gen 6 makes me feel old. I'm still honestly debated if it's going to be Gen 6 or Gen 5. I think it should be Gen 6 because this Ludofox already looks like a 5 in Roman numbers, don't you agree? Like, I feel I really did a good job in the design of this Ludofox to make it look 6-ish. Whereas like, I don't know if like Gen 5 is what we'll have, but yeah, because technically Gen 1 was when I started in 2020 and 2021. Yeah, maybe it's better to go with Gen 6 for 2026. It makes more sense after all, you know, because Gen 0, what the hell is Gen 0? A lot of people joined in Gen 0 in that case. Maybe it's indeed better to like call it Gen 1. What I like most about this sort of stuff is that there is a Gen, there is a Gen 3 technically, and I did draw a Ludofox for Gen 3, but never come out. Gen 2 is when I had to like take my super long hiatus, to, like stop doing some art. I mean stop doing content in general. That's when like things really hit the fan. Gen 10 will be hyper-realistic Ludofox. I have thought about it. I actually have like thought that maybe one day there will be a Ludofox that actually looks like an actual fox. Ugh, this doesn't look as good as I thought. But it's okay. This is what the overlay is for. Let's keep it like that. But I'm going to cheat a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Need to keep this as minimal as possible. Not looking very reflective, does it? That's fine. Gen 11 will be just a picture of an actual fox. Or maybe sooner, you know? You never know if Gen 7 will be a little picture of a fox. I wouldn't discard it. I mean, the more it moves upward, I don't think it's like more and more realistic. Because if you check this current Ludofox, it's a step back. It's more abstract than the Ludofox from Gen 1, 2, and 3. Well, I don't think a lot of people have seen Gen 3 Ludofox. But I have it. I for sure have a picture of Gen 3. Maybe this is when I used an airbrush, you know? Maybe this is time for us to use an airbrush. But where is it? Prism. Oh yeah, this thing. I don't need this now. I think I'm getting into the funny ones. Crunch. It looks metallic, I guess. That looks like it is certain. Come here! It stopped you from saying coom. Hey, Cami. Oh, Cami, Cami. Come here. Come here. 1 second. 1 second, Cami. 1 second. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Cami, you're officially an OG. Isn't that wonderful? Yes, money. Yes, you have 150k shard bytes. Ignore everybody who calls it shards. Oh wait, it should be shard bytes here. Shard bytes. Oh well, I cannot put it. Well, let me put an asterisk, like this. I'm sharding money. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Actually, everyone who who has this coin technically shards. Oh man, we were never gonna get that nickname ever again. Hello, Cami. How's it going? It's wonderful to see you. It makes me happy to see you one more time. You have been in chat for 1 minute and you have already 7 shards. Maybe the multipliers are working. Yeah, this makes it look nicer. I think I'm gonna keep using this stupid airbrush. Maybe I should have used an airbrush for all of them in retrospect. Right, I'm bound to say something about poop jokes. Yes, you do. That's all I got. Oh, by the way, the speak command is different from the say command. The speak costs money. No, excuse me. No. The say command costs money. Speak is free. So yeah, speak is for everybody. Speak is for the town. And yeah, this indeed started. We put shard by sound like shard. It was Resta, I think, that immediately let me know that it does sound like shit and fart and from shard. And yeah, it does. I sort of heard it, and I was expecting probably that nobody could hear it. But yeah, how much shekels do you say? 100, just 100 shekels, shirtles, and you'll be able to make the Lutobot speak without saying your name, making it sound like it was on the Lutobot's own freaking will to say whatever you wanted, instead of like, don't have fun like Kami Yubi says. I hate feet, something like that. I don't know. Don't actually hate feet. That doesn't mean I love it either. Okay, too much for my blood. All right, go ahead. Now it's your shard bites.
Yubi says, "Kuming."
There you go. That's the thing. Some people can like hoard their shard bites forever and keep rising up the ranks. Eventually, like, you'll have a multiplier so high that speak will literally be worthless. It will be free to you. Trust me. There will be a point that shard bites actually kind of like become worthless when you're like that high enough in the ranks. Oh, and by the way, we should like show you this shard rank is how you know what rank you're on. The shard bytes, if you put command shard bytes, it only tells you how many shard bytes you have, but like it doesn't tell you what rank you are on. Actually, here, let me also use this other command. Shards. Oh, no, I'm stupid. About shards. There, have some of that. H is kin, but that's because he spent some of his shard bytes. I'm sorry, Kami. He has to cool down. So it's not to like avoid a little bit of spam in the chat. I'm swearing it's not it's not a bias, Kami, I swear. Man, this doesn't look as good as I thought it would look. I feel like it needs more contrast. Excuse me. Ooh,
It's 1
that's probably
o'clock.
why. Whoop, it looks like it's getting time to sleep. Time for bed. Sorry, Kami, I will break your kneecaps, Lurabot. How do you know that Lurabot has legs? I think that can work. Let's make it more yellow, though. Yeah, baby, just like that, but let's just another thing. No. No. Scratchy. It gives it texture, sort of. Let's just this one. And I don't know what I'm doing, I'm like practicing. Little bot has 4 knees but 1 feet. Not foot, feet. All ministers can access it. I cannot bunk. Yeah, I can only bunk the little bot, but just for you, H. Just for you. Here. I think it worked. Or maybe not. Oh, let me see the logs. What happened? Why didn't I abuse my bot? Oh, it just didn't work. I just can't bonk the Lulabot. You know what happens when in anime when you're about to hit somebody and they hold their thing? Yeah, I guess it didn't work. Hey, there you go. My camera, come here. Now you're officially an OG. Wonderful. Looks like the ranks are working and looks like the multipliers are working because you already have 32 shadowbites. I think that adds up. Hello, Percy. Oh, mi perjito. Sorry, Percy's here. He just jumped on my lap. Probably could have used the overlay. Well, let's make it darker. Maybe not that darker. I mean gray dark. Hey, there you go. Maybe something like this. Like this rusty shit looking metal. Do you see that gooning is illegal in the UK now? You actually like can't fap to anything anymore. Isn't that sad, Cammy? Good thing that you're not British. Have the power! Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Lurabot is not pure creature. He hacked into my account and switched my scripts. He also swears. And Lurabot is quite sassy. I say he, but could be a she. Or maybe not. Maybe not. It's just like an it at the moment. Or a they. How does it hack? It has only knees and a single feet. Not foot, feet. It has 1 feet in total. Hey Cammy, do you like feet? Do you want to make the Ludabot say, send feet to this address? What if there are 2 Ludabots and this one is just in a trench coat? There are actually like 2 Ludabots, but it's just 2 mini Ludabots. Like, hold on, we can visualize that. I like that idea, Jay. Jay Knight. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Let me use another. Yeah, this will do. Like, imagine, well no, the Ludabot should have this eyes. Imagine the Ludabot is like this, but like
I am 4D and 1 feet. I will hack all the robots.
It would be funny if I called them Robux. You say it has 1 foot, so let's put it like this. Multiple kneecaps. There. This is how the Lurabox looks like actually, with its 2 systems. I don't know, I came back from my lunch break and the scripts were switched. That's the effect of the Ludabot. Can I erase this layer? Yes, I can apparently. Alright, alright. Shardbucks. Doesn't sound bad actually. What the fuck is this orange line? Do you see this crap? What the hell am I thinking with this? That's just not colored. Let's color that in. Let's work on that. Yeah, there we go. Cubicle. Alright, it still looks kind of weird, but I'm gonna leave it like that in this case. That's cool. What's cool, Knight? The shard box? So broken, it's called weathering. Alright, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. So we did more than half of them, actually. I have the icosahedron, which I think is nice. We still have a few more to finish, like the single quartz, the broken pearl thingy, and the icosahedron. The icosahedron I'll leave at last because it's my favorite. There we go, the Ludabots. Oh, thank you, thank you. I want to like draw the Ludabot one day. Probably by Gen 6 that will be done. Alright, boys and girls. Furries and non-furries. And basketball. I'm making a reference to like that Family Guy episode, like Brian is telling like, ladies and gentlemen, I identify myself as a basketball. Ladies and gentlemen and basketballs. Broken bro, I thought it was a haven't-eaten orange. That's not true, Cammy. Who bites oranges like this? I stopped doing that like when I was like 4, alright? I never actually do that. Don't listen to me. Hey, Family Guy. I love Family Guy. Jaxie, my Paul Jaxie, shout out to Jaxie, told me that we should watch it together. Maybe I should ask him about that. But yeah, look at this. Let me show you the full canvas. 1 second. There we go.
I eat orange like apple.
That sounds like it has a plenty of fiber, Cammy. You'll have good poops in the future. So look at this. I think it looks okay. I think this is fine. I hate these icons in the corner. What is this? Holes type timeless recording? Oh, he has a pizza button. I don't need that. Can I get rid of the pizza button? That's stupid. I'll find that out. I'm a little tired at the moment. I'll leave that there. Beautiful, Cammy. You used the say command exactly when you needed to use the say command. Beautiful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a healthy time to end the stream. I'll continue with the others later, like this next following stream. Not sure if tomorrow, but probably. Can Ludabot read emojis? I don't think so, but I never tried. Why don't you give it a try? Again, I never done that personally, so could be interesting. Bye bye. Have a nice sleep, Luda. Oh wait! Before we go, let's look at this. Top Shotbite earners. It doesn't speak pizza. That's so sad. But look at the top earners of tonight's stream. Number 1 was H with 150,483. Number 2 was Knight, 150,123. Number 3 was Cat Jeff, 150,104. Number 4 was Resta, 150,070. Number 5 was Come Here at 150,053. And Jax Shadow Rose, 150,052. And number 7 was me, pathetic, with 20 points. Ranked watching stream, yeah. You were indeed ranked at watching the stream. You went back to kin, but that's okay. Again, I'll code something so you guys will never go under your rank levels. I think that's an easy fix. I think that's relatively easy for me to work on, so you never stop being at least OGs. And when you make it to the next rank, yeah, you get something, you know? But alright, this was fun. Almost 3 hour stream, but it's 1 AM and I'm feeling pretty sleepy.
It's a duck in the box, chat help.
Oh wow. Yeah, I have to put you in the box, little bot. I'm sorry. It's time to sleep. Oh, just in time for the music to end. Oh, just in time for the playlist to end, essentially. That was Can You Feel the Sunshine? Maybe I should do a freaking... what's it called? A freaking... A freaking... I forgot. A Tails doll. I should probably draw a Tails doll. But alright, everybody. Every pony. it's time to put the little bot away. I guess I'll see you then until tomorrow.
Can't keep me in here forever.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can, little bot. S&RV Archive, thanks for watching. Have a great time, whatever, evening, morning, whatever you are experiencing. Bye-bye.